Hi everyone! Welcome back to MadeEasy. In today's tutorial, we're diving into one of the most powerful and insightful visuals in Microsoft Power BI, the scatter chart. Up until now, you might have used bar charts or pie charts to compare single categories, but a scatter chart is your absolute go-to when you want to look at relationships. Specifically, it allows you to see if two different numeric variables are talking to each other. For instance, does a higher volume of sales automatically mean higher profits? Or are we actually losing money on our biggest orders? To answer this, we'll be using the standard sample superstore dataset. Let's jump right into Power BI Desktop and build this out. Now, let's look over at the Visualizations pane on the right side of the screen. Among all the chart icons, look for the one that has a cluster of scattered dots resting on an X and Y axis. It sits right next to the pie chart icon. Go ahead and click that scatter chart icon. A blank visual placeholder will appear on your canvas. Let's grab these corner handles and stretch it out across the center of the report canvas so we have plenty of room to see our data come to life. With our scatter chart selected, take a look at the data buckets under the Visualizations pane. You'll notice fields for X-axis, Y-axis, and values. To map out our business question, the relationship between sales and profit, we need to pull our metrics from the data. Let's head over to the data pane on the far right and expand the orders table. First, find sales. Click and drag it directly into the X-axis bucket. Next, find profit. Click and drag that one into the Y-axis bucket. Now, take a look at the chart on the canvas. You're probably wondering, wait, why is there only one single dot right in the middle of the graph? Don't worry, nothing is broken. By default, Power BI automatically aggregates your data. It summed up every single row of sales and every single row of profit in the entire dataset, giving us one grand total data point. To make this a true scatter chart, we have to tell Power BI how to break this data apart. To break this single dot down into individual pieces, we need to add a dimension to the values bucket. Let's look at our performance at the individual product level. Go back to your orders table in the data pane, scroll down to find product name, and drag it straight into the values bucket. Give it just a second to process all those rows, and look at that. Instead of one lonely point, we now have a whole galaxy of dots. Every single circle you see on the screen represents a unique product sold in the store. This is where the true power of a scatter chart shines. Let's analyze what the data is telling us. The horizontal axis at the bottom is our sales volume. Moving from left to right means higher sales. The vertical axis on the left is our profit. Moving up means high profit, and anything below that center line means a net loss. If we hover the mouse over this outlier dot way out on the far right, the tooltip shows us it's a high-end copier. It has massive sales. And because it's high up on the chart, it's delivering massive profit. That's exactly what we want to see. But now look down at the bottom. See these dots sitting below the zero line? If we hover over one of them, we can see it's a specific brand of laser printer. It has incredibly high sales volume, but it's deeply in the negative for profit. This immediately tells a business analyst that the more we sell of this specific item, the more money we lose. Before we finish, let me show you one more quick trick to add a third layer of data to this visual, turning it into what's known as a bubble chart. Look at the fields buckets again and locate the size bucket. Let's grab the quantity field, which tracks the literal number of units sold, and drop it right into size. Watch the dots closely. Notice how some of them just expanded and got much larger? Now the physical size of the bubble represents how many units have been ordered. Look back at our unprofitable laser printer from a moment ago. The bubble is big. That means this isn't just a minor issue. We are shipping an enormous volume of these items at an active loss to the business. Now, let's look at how we can format this visual to make it more presentation ready. Navigate over to the Visualizations pane and click on the Format Visual icon. It's the one that looks like a paintbrush. By default, Power BI assigns a uniform blue color to all product data points, which can make it hard to distinguish between them. To change this, expand the Markers card, then expand the Colors section. From here, you can toggle the Color by Category option to On. This instantly applies a distinct, individual color palette across your different categories. And there you have it. In just a few minutes, you've built a dynamic, interactive scatter chart that uncovers deep product insights that a regular bar chart would completely miss. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit that like button. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about X and Y axes, and subscribe to the channel for more practical Power BI guides. See you in the next one.